Okay, so I'm on my next session, I think number 4. I probably just saw one of the grossest things I needed to see. Um, you always hear about robins getting worms, right? Yeah, yeah, no, I just saw it. I was watching the robin hop up the driveway, and it found the worm because it's wet outside. The worms are all on the sidewalks. This worm was huge, probably the length of the bird, but he was like picking it up and then dropping it, picking it up and dropping it, apparently cutting it. Once it was cut to like the right length, he picked up one edge, just like it was a jerky movement, but like swallowed it down. Picked up the next segment, swallowed it down. Next segment, swallowed it down. There were like 4 segments. I thought it was really cool until I found out he cut the worm up, and then the worm was still moving while he was eating it. It was okay. So you gotta love being earthy and finding things like that. Um, this section's about Robin's. Was it Robin? Yeah. Uh, yeah. Robin's farm. Haha! I just saw Robin eat a worm, and now I'm going to talk about her farm. Um, and then the fossil park. I would say Robin's farm was really cool. So cool, I actually went out and I bought my own white onion sets for my garden. Anderson's, like she said, she got hers. Um, I had fun. Never mind the fact that I kissed the goat, but in reality, that's not actually the first time. Once you're working the children's zoo and we have African pygmy goats at the zoo. Um, you get to know them very well. My favorite's Keebler. He's a redhead. It's really cute. Um, it was really cool, especially that she had the goats, the Nubian goats for 4-H. Which is funny because I was in 4-H up in Monroe County. Because of my house, like I said earlier, my backyard's tiny. You can't go a tree. I can't actually like have a goat either. So I kind of like rented a goat from my 4-H members. But I didn't actually show it in the fair. I watched my friends show them. But then I ran the goat milking day at the fair like last year, 2 years ago. That was pretty cool. Milked a lot of goats. Um, I also like goat milk cheese and such. It's cool. Another part was that she has the SCH art like well, it's community supported agriculture, so it's CSH. I don't know. A. I find it so totally awesome because I've been looking for one of those for about a year and a half now. Really disappointed that she's filled up, but it gives me hope that there are more local ones that I might have thought of. And she's closer than any of the other ones I found online. There's this website where you can find, like, I think it's like local harvest. Don't quote me on that. I haven't been to the website in a few weeks. Um, but yeah, you could find like areas like that. You could also find where local food's grown, so like the Phoenix Co-op, food co-op, which is literally down my street. I have not been there yet, but my mom and sister have. They liked it. Um, but that's pretty cool that there are more farms out there than are online. Um, so yeah, I'm so excited. And she grows organically, which I did not know that she was talking about the main acres. They're trying to convert that to organic, and it's going to take a few years. I never realized that it might take a few years to switch farms over. That was a cool fact I learned. I figured you could just start growing without pesticides, but another really disturbing thing was that the soybeans and their chemical resistance to um, that weed controller, which Roundup. I have it in my garage, but we don't use it because we don't really do too much with our landscaping. um, so that's really kind of disturbing that my soy milk has Roundup, but it doesn't have Roundup. It's preventing Roundup. I don't know. I hope I don't prevent Roundup. Hopefully, I don't need to know what that does to my body. Soy milk also has too much estrogen anyway, so I don't consume a lot of it. But in any case, um, no, it's fun. Well, I like dirt. I like digging, and so plant for onion bulb sets were pretty cool. Really clay. My yard has a lot of mixture, um, but none of my clay is that intense. So that's good to know that my yard isn't nearly as bad as it could be. Um, but if clay like that grows stuff, that's fantastic. Um, Now out to Fossil Park. I'm not the biggest person for geology, but it was really fun. Especially really cool that Britton was there because, well, he's a zoo team. So it was pretty awesome. And then to see him having that much fun. To tell you the truth, I am planning a Fossil Park zoo team field trip because, well, if Britton had that much fun, well, we're all digging in dirt, having fun, and it's, yeah. So that's been a really cool idea. I've never been out to Fossil Park. Like, I've never been out to, like, Monclova or whatever. Yeah, I've had a lot of fun with this class. Um, yeah, it reminded me of my old. I used to collect rocks, and my grandma had her own rock collection, and I got grandma's rock collection. So I have rocks across the world. Like I said, I've been to all 50 states. Grandma's been to all 50 states and all 7 continents. So I have rocks across the world. But it's been a few years since I've actually done anything with that rock collection. So I've kind of fallen out of the geology thing. But it was still pretty cool. It was nice to re-spark inspiration about it. Plus, I found that full fossil, but the shell is really cool. So, thank you, Robin. Yeah, if you want, Mari, if you want to thank Robin again for it, I had a good time. So.